a lot of complaining, a lot of trash talking, even when they was down. They were still trying to battle getting in the game, but everyone was still talking about it.
You said it's a rivalry game and you get up for it, but do you guys dislike Tennessee? Do they dislike you guys?
When we step on the court, we dislike each other. As far as off the court, we have a tremendous amount of respect for each other. We know the type of players that we have on each squad. We understand their abilities. So we have a great amount of respect for each single player and the tradition of their school, and their team and the coach. But when we step on the court, we understand that it's going to be a battle, and we feel that is a rivalry whenever we play them because it's such a highly intense game whenever we play.
It does seem like you guys, especially today, but the game's a little chippier than I see with other teams. Would you agree with that? There's maybe a few more elbows here and there. We're talking. I think that's correct.
Oh, just because it's Tennessee. I think it's one of our rivals. So whenever you play your rival, there's always going to be a lot more pushing, shoving, elbows, and be a more physical game.
How much do you guys? We can see it real plainly today with Daniel and DeMarcus, but how often are guys and Cal getting real heated? How often does that happen?
It happens every day. Whether you think you did the right thing or whether you didn't. You may have one thought in your mind, but Coach Cal has a different one, and he's a coach. He's right pretty much every single time. 99%. So everybody gets mad. Everyone gets heated on this team. Whenever something happens, you may think you're right, but when it comes down to it, you're most likely not.
You guys seem to not hold grudges, though, right? I mean, Daniel comes back from the locker room and gets right back in the game.
Yeah, no, there's no grudges on this team. Coach Cal understands that in the game we're all mad. We're all frustrated whenever something happens like that. Of course, we're going to get angry and mad. But we got to push on and just continue forward.
Sometimes Patrick, did you know? So young, you wonder about if you guys are emotional, it might be a bad thing. Did you guys use it positively today? I mean, did you kind of channel that emotion today?
What was that again?
Did you kind of channel that emotion today? Did you guys turn that into a positive? It seemed like you had a lot of energy.
Oh, we had a lot of energy. We understood that they played 3 games prior to us, so we wanted to come out with a lot of energy. If one of us retired, Coach Cal made the substitutions. We took ourselves out the game. We wanted to continue putting pressure on them. We wanted to continue playing at the court and just putting points on the board.
How much did the crowd help with that energy? Certainly pretty big amount of blue here.
The crowd definitely helps. There was a lot of blue yesterday, and there's even more blue today. Hopefully there'll be a lot more tomorrow. So the crowd definitely helps. It just feels basically like a home game. When you look in the crowd and you see all that blue and little color of the opponent, it just makes it feel like a home game.
Patrick, did you, after the first 2 games, did you kind of have a feeling going into this one that it was going to be kind of chippy and real emotional and a lot of talking going on before you started?
I mean, I knew right when we stepped out on the court, that it was going to be a tough game. We knew that if we played them again, it'd be just as tough or maybe even tougher because we understood that they wanted it just as bad as we did.